Welcome. Hello. I am AverageZen, your host, and you have found AverageZen
and AverageKid
presents. Yeah. And this is part 4 in a ongoing series we are calling Explain It Like I'm 7 Magic the Gathering Arena Tutorials. So thank you for joining us for this. If you have not seen the previous episodes in the series, please take the time, catch up. We have a playlist all set up for you, starting with episode 1, and seeing if Arena Tutorials is up to the task of teaching a 7-year-old, because you are a 7-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if it's up to the task of teaching a 7-year-old how to play the Magic the Gathering, the trading card game. All right. And, so let's talk about what we did last time. Do you remember what we did last time?
Because we unlocked 2 new cards.
Okay, yeah, we unlocked a few new cards on the tutorial.
Shall we show them?
Well, yeah, sure. And do you remember any of the things that we talked about as far as what we learned last game?
About enchantments.
Okay, yeah, we did play some enchantments. Those were helpful. And those, what do they do? Let's see if we can take a look at those. Okay, yeah, here's one. Okay, and so what do we know about enchantments? Because that was a new card type for us. That was a new type of card.
Yeah, because they give you enchant a creature, you give it to the creature, and the creature gets its power.
Yeah, because it says enchant creature. What would you? But so far we've only gotten these auras, these enchantment auras, and they enchant creatures. But did you know there's other types of enchantments?
Yes.
Yeah. So we got to be on the lookout and always read those words in the middle there that tell us what the card does.
Unless they're slanted.
Yeah, then that's the italics. Yeah, then that what does it tell us when the words are in italics or slanted?
A story.
That's right. It's part of the story. It's called flavor text. Oh, there you go. All right. And so at the end of the game last time, we were fighting a merfolk, which is like a blue water elf. Uh-huh. Okay. And we were trying to figure out, with the help of Sparky, how we got here to become a Planeswalker and use all these crazy cards that we're using. And at the end of that match, we got a couple of two new cards.
And they're called instants.
That's right. These are also a new card type. So every game, they keep introducing new card types to us. And these, yes, are called instants. And instants are kind of like our sorceries from before, in that we can only use them one time. Okay, I'm sure we'll learn more about them in the next game, but just so we can have a little understanding about what they do. Okay, they're kind of like those sorcery cards, so we can only use them one time, and then they go to our graveyard. But what you need to know that's different than sorceries, remember, sorceries we can only cast on our turn, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, right before and right after our battle or combat phase. Do you remember what those phases are called?
What?
That's all right. We didn't really cover this too much, but the part of the game on your turn, right before and right after combat, that's called your main phases. You get 2 of them. Okay, so let's real fast. This is really important. Every turn, you're going to untap all your stuff first. Okay, if any of your stuff is tapped, you untap it. And then your second part of your turn is called your upkeep. And we haven't really dealt with that yet, so we'll get to that later. The third part, you draw a card. And that's the best part of Magic the Gathering. You get to draw a new card and see what you're going to be able to play next. All right? And then we have our first main phase, where you can play cards like sorceries, or you can play a land, or you can play a creature.
Yeah, but you can never miss a land drop.
No, we don't miss land drops. We try not to miss those. But we could also do that after combat. We could play that land after combat on our second main phase, Or we could play that sorcery on our second main phase after combat. So that's the only time that we can play things like land and creatures and sorceries and enchantments. Okay? So an instant spell is different from all of those. You know why?
Why?
Because you can play it just about any time on your turn.
Because it's called instant.
That's right, instantaneous. You can play it on your turn. You can play it on your opponent's turn. You can play it kind of like in between turns, what you call it the end step, at the end of your turn or at the end of your opponent's turn. So that is an incredibly powerful ability to be able to say surprise.
And this one is called tactical advantage.
That's right. So the card name kind of tells you what it does. So how much does it cost?
1 white mana.
That's right. And so we can play this at any time. And what does it say? What does the card do?
Target blocking or blocked creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
Okay, so when can we play this? Okay, it tells us when we have a creature that is blocking or being blocked. Well, when is the only time that we can block or be blocked?
End of turn.
No. When do we do our attacking and blocking?
In between the main phases?
That's right, and that's the combat phase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this card can pretty much only be played during combat. And we would not be able to play a sorcery card during combat because that's not one of our main phases. So this card allows us to surprise our opponents by making our creatures bigger during combat, whether we're attacking or blocking. Okay? And then the next one we have, look at this one. This one is also an instant, but this one does something different too that we haven't seen before. Let's talk about it. Number one, it's the same as the last spell because it says, cast this spell only if a creature is attacking you. Well, the only time a creature can attack you is when?
During the opponent's combat phase.
That's right. And you can't have your creature attack you. You can't make your creature attack yourself.
That'd be opposite of protecting.
Yeah, sometimes maybe you might want that to happen, but we're not getting that tricky yet. But you can't do it anyway, okay? So we could only play this card when our opponent was attacking us, okay? And then what does it do? Well, first off, how much does it cost?
4 of any color mana, colorless mana, and 1 white mana, aka 5 mana.
AKA 5 mana, exactly. So that's kind of expensive. We won't, because we can only play 1 land a turn, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that might take a while before we get to cast that. So it's got to be pretty powerful. What does that card do? Do you see what it says?
Well, on the right it says creature.
Okay, well, let's start with on the left there. What does it say underneath when it says cast a spell only if a creature is attacking you? What does it say under there?
Create 3 1/1 white spell.
Spirit.
White spirit creature tokens with flying, and that's where the token comes in, the spirit token.
That's right. Now, a token is... Okay, think of it this way. A token is a card that doesn't go in your deck. Okay? It's a token that it's a card that another card makes. Okay?
That
but once
makes sort of sense.
Okay, but the trick about tokens is once they leave the battlefield, they're gone. They don't get put get put in your graveyard. Okay? If it's a creature, they do technically die and go to the graveyard, but the card doesn't stay there, okay? So think of it like this. When the card leaves the battlefield, it's gone forever, okay? So a token is something that's made by another card that goes on the battlefield, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah, this card, it just makes a creature token. And you can have tokens of all kinds. This one just happens to be a creature. And what does that creature do?
Flying.
It's got flying, that's right. So
That means we can go. That means if the other person has no flying creatures, we can get him.
yeah, we just fly right over them, right?
Kind of like a bird.
All
if
right.
someone's trying to catch it, just goes.
All right, so we've seen the new cards that we're going to have in our deck. So now, take control, Mr. Average Kid, and let's play up against our next opponent. Let's see what they're going to do. All right, so we beat the merfolk guy, we beat the goblins, we beat the green elves people.
The fool
now
elf,
we're up
I think
against,
it was called.
yeah, we're up against the Dragon Hand Shadow now. She says,
never-
watch her every move and be ready for anything.
Never
This
mind
this
that.
opponent has spells that can be cast on your turn. She says, oh, what pretty little thing has wandered into my web?
We got 4 lands already.
Yeah, we got a few. All
We
right.
have enough to play Sanctuary Cat, but not enough to play the Shrine Keeper.
Not yet. Not until next turn. Oh, she says, go on. Attack me. I think she's daring you to attack. Okay, now wait. Remember what we learned last time? We want to not play anything unless we have to until our second main phase. But we want to make everything a surprise, okay?
So it hit next.
Yep, let's go ahead and attack. They want us to attack. We have no reason to think that's not safe. It looks safe to me. Oh, she says, this is my favorite part. Uh-oh. Cruel cut. What? Right click on that. Right click on
That's
that.
an instant.
Yeah, destroy. What does it say?
Destroy target creature with power 2 or less.
Oh, well,
man.
yeah, that got our thing good. And that killed our cat. You killed our cat.
We gotta play the Shrine Keeper.
Yeah, we need more threats. We got to keep on the pressure. She says, your move. All right, should we attack? Yeah, let's attack first. Let's attack. We don't want to we don't want to do the land first, remember? We want to act like we're weak when we're strong. Oh, what? What is that?
Creature, human, robe, flash.
Flash? What does that mean? Now remember, when it has an ability of something and we don't know what that means, look up here. Always look up to the top right. And it tells you what Flash does. Okay? What does it say Flash does?
I can't see it. The microphone's in the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, Flash says you may cast a spell with Flash anytime you could cast an instant. And I don't know why it says flashback there, because this card doesn't have flashback. Arena, are you trying to confuse us in the tutorials already?
You may cast this card from your graveyard for its feedback, flashback, cost, and
then exile it. Exile
That's right.
means remove from the game. It's gone. But guess what? This card doesn't have flashback. It only has flash. That is an error. Okay, now let's play our land because we don't miss land drops. And then should we play our Shrine Keeper?
Yeah, because we have no one on the battlefield.
Yeah, they keep killing our stuff. That's black for you. Those sneaky black decks, they're all about killing your stuff. All right, what did we get? Okay,
Knight's
that's
Wedge.
something we want to play before our second main phase because that makes our creature bigger.
Yeah, it costs 1 colorless mana and 1 white mana, enchantment, or enchanted creature gets +2/+2.
All right, so that's gonna.
And if we do it on this guy, this guy has 4 toughness and 4 power.
That's right, and so that.
So we want to play this.
Oh yeah, we definitely want to play that so that it makes our guy bigger, so we deal more damage this turn.
Okay.
No, don't hit next. So we got to play the spell first. Yeah, slow down. Let's take our time. Remember, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Okay, now we attack.
All that.
Oh, yeah.
And he's at 10 health.
We're getting
You
there.
only have 6 health left once we do this.
Uh-oh. Well, we might have spoken too soon. They blocked. Oh, and then they're being tricky. You see what they're doing? What does that say? What did they just do?
Instead, as an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards.
Whoa, so do you see what they just did? Because that is a pro trick right there. Okay, what they just did is called the sack block, and that's a move, okay? Because if you block a creature, and it doesn't have trample, okay, and we'll learn about trample later, I think, but if you block a creature, then it doesn't deal damage to you, right? It deals damage to the creature that blocked it. So, but they have a spell, an instant, that says that they can cast that at any time. So before your creature could kill theirs, they cast that instant and use their creature to sacrifice to draw 2 cards. Isn't that tricky how they stopped your creature and used it to draw 2 cards with the same creature all at the same time? All right, so we got to remember that, okay, because that may come up again. All right, so we play our land.
We never miss land drops.
Never miss a land drop. She says, I've been waiting for this. Uh-oh. What are we in for now? What is that?
That'll kill our guy.
Oh, ow. What is that? What just happened?
Summoning can't block.
Oh, it's a Soul Hunter Rakshasa. Can you say that? Rakshasa?
Rakshasa.
That's a funny word, isn't it?
Creature demon.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you read the other part, the bottom part, because I can't see it.
Okay, it says Soul Hunter Rakshasa can't block. Okay, you see that little shield symbol there with the cross through it? Okay, that's to let you know it can't block. Okay?
And it also has summoning sickness.
That's true as well, but even with summoning sickness, it could block. It just can't attack. But the second part says, when Soul Hunter Rakshasa enters, if you cast it from your hand, it deals 1 damage to target opponent for each swamp you control. So that's why we took so much damage. Because look how many swamps they have.
And look, we got instant.
We do have an instant. But you know what? Alright, so enough with the Rakshasa. But did you know that that's actually a mythological creature from India, I believe? The Rakshasa? Yeah, it's like a demon tiger. Alright, well. So here's what's gonna happen. Okay? If we attack right now, their thing can't block. But hold on, slow down, because you're covering up our life total, and we need to see that right now.
It's 4, and this thing does 5.
That's not the important part. What is our life total? How much life do we have?
5. If this thing hits us, we die.
That's right. So we can't attack, because our guy will tap when he attacks, and he won't be able to block.
Okay, so next.
Yep, hit next, and play our land. Let's see, Sparky says you can't afford to take another hit like that.
It won't let me play.
Yeah, because we're in the middle of combat. It's asking you if you want to attack or not. And we can't play lands in the middle of combat. We can only play lands.
Have to hit no.
Yeah, we can only play lands in our main phases.
Now let's play a land.
But now, it says block first. Then it's time for some trickery of your own. So we need to block. And then that looks like it's going to kill our guy. But they don't know what we have in our hand. So block first. And now what is our... Okay, hit 1 blocker. We have to confirm we're blocking. And now we get a chance. What does it say? Target blocking or blocked creature you control gets +2/+2.
Okay.
Well, our creature is blocking, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's make it bigger. And now, what is it? It's a 6/6, so it survived.
but it only has one. Now it has 4 damage, and we got another one.
That's right. All right, let's. I think it's time to attack, man. Let's go on the offense.
Attack.
Let's go.
I'll send.
But then again, oh, I was just about to say, look at all that open mana they have. They have all that untapped mana. She says, you've fallen right into my trap. Oh, she's blocking with more than one. So we've been blocked. But look here.
They both have 1/1,
Yeah,
so
but-
we could take them out.
Oh, yeah, but she'll kill our guy. But look here. We can cast another instant. And make our guy bigger again. And that'll save him. The Shrine Keeper. He's our best guy now. He's killed so many bad guys for us. I can respect that, she says. Yeah, you better respect that. We're gonna win. She says, I've got nothing, really. I'm at your mercy.
Life.
Okay, what does that say?
It's a new card again.
Oh, that's the one that makes.
And we have 5 mana, so we can play this.
But only if what? When can we cast that spell?
When a creature is attacking me.
Yeah, they don't have any creatures out right now, so I guess what do we do?
Next,
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, full send. All right, this is good.
We have
She says, looks like you've let your guard down. Uh-oh.
this.
Uh-oh.
This does 2 damage. He
Uh-oh.
will take-
Oh, that's going to kill us. She's got 3 of them.
And she's gonna do 6 damage.
Now it's my turn, she says. But wait. Hurry, make some blockers. That's what Sparky says. We're ready, aren't we? We're ready to make some blockers. Now look here. Look here. They don't have any cards in their hand, and we're at 5, and they're at 6. So,
We can block them with this.
yeah, we just need to block 1. Because that'll keep us alive, and we'll have enough to kill them next turn. So we only need to block 1. We could block them all, but we don't need to. We want to make sure we have as much power on the board as possible to make sure that they... If it would be different if they had more cards in their hand, we might play it safe. But we can see they don't have anything they can play.
Enchantment.
Yeah, play it, man. Let's go. Let's just... play it on something and full send. Yep.
We got 2 4 guys.
Yeah, I think we have enough to win here. Nice. Boom. She says, I'll be in touch. Say, don't bother. I'll call you. All right, victory, man. Let's see what we got. All right. Oh, those are some powerful creatures.
Wait, this guy looks like the guy in the box.
It does. It does.
It is the guy on the box.
Inspiring Commander. He is a 1/4 for 6 mana, 4 colorless and 2 white. When he's a human soldier, whenever another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, that means when it comes onto the battlefield, you gain 1 life and draw a card. That is powerful. You gain life and draw more
Oh,
cards.
see this other one.
What's the other one? You read that one.
Creature angel, flying, and
See if you can sound it out.
the vigilance.
Okay, this is a trick. That's very close. This G makes a J sound. Try it again, making a J sound.
Vigilance.
There you go, vigilance. And it's acting like we should know what vigilance means. So what does that mean? We should probably look up here, right?
Flying. It has flying.
Okay, yeah, we know what flying means. So what does it say vigilance means?
Does not cause a creature with vigilance to attack.
That's right. So that means it can attack and block.
So we can get tapped if we cast this.
That's when it attacks, it doesn't tap.
Yeah, so when we cast this, it won't get tapped when we attack.
That's right. So it can attack and
that's good.
block. That is really good. All right.
And it has 4/4.
That is nice. I
4
can't.
toughness, 4 power.
I bet we're gonna get to play those cards next game. What do you think?
High five.
High five. All right. Well, did you have fun?
Yes.
All right. Well, Sparky says, "Nice job. That was some quick thinking." When we first met, you looked within an inch of your life, but now you are unstoppable.
And now we're taking on this guy. Whoever
He says, who were you fighting in the first place anyway? That's who. Nicol Bolas. After I annihilated you, I really didn't expect to see you again. Oh my. I think we're in trouble. It looks like we're gonna have to fight
this guy.
a powerful dragon next game.
I think we should beat him.
Alright. Well, what? That is a terrible idea. That's what Sparky says.
But we have cards.
We have cards, but she says there's no way we're prepared for this guy. We have cards, Sparky. Don't worry about it.
And we completed that guy. He was like super tough. We literally had one life.
I like your spirit, kid. All right, well, with that one, we're going to end this episode, and we'll pick up with the finale of this particular run, this series of the tutorial, the opening steps, as you will, to a 1,000-mile journey. And as always, love one another.
Love one another.
Be cool.
Be cool.
Don't be a jerk. And have fun playing Magic the Gathering.
Bye.
Bye.